What's up guys, I'm Dragon and you're watching Dragon Off-Road. Today I wanted to share some usability upgrades I made to this Harbor Freight tire changer. I used it a few times now to change out tire pressure sensors and valve stems and stuff on old wheels for like my trailer and truck and all that, and it's worked really great, but there's a few things that I wanted to upgrade on it because it needs a good solid mount. So the first thing I did was I took this pallet and I decked it with 2x6 wood, and I also kind of made this platform with two 2x4s for the tire to rest on to be even with this center post, because I found that the tire would kind of wobble, so it has a nice solid base to press down on the bead here with those 2x4s. I also put some rubber. This is from a very thick, it's probably a 6 mil tire tube that I cut up. I love using tire tube rubber for stuff because it lasts forever, it doesn't dry rot, and I make a lot of rubber bands out of it too, just to wrap stuff up. Works really good for that. Like here, for example, I put this rubber band on the arm so it won't swing out when I tilt it up for storage. When I'm storing it, I tilt it 90 degrees up against the wall there, and to move it around I added some casters, 2 wheels and a handle over here, just some strapping so I can easily get it around the shop. Easily enough. But yeah, I added that tire tube material anywhere that there's like metal on metal contact, so I put it on this bead breaker. It kind of gives it a little more grip too, because this thing wants to slip on certain tires when they're all soaked up with soapy water and you're trying to get the bead off. I also put a nice piece of rubber here for this this thing will dig into the rim while you're trying to pry the tire off. So if you put this piece of rubber underneath it, it insulates this metal from scratching up your rims. So pretty much all the rubber that I added is just to prevent scratches, because the first rim I did was just a junk rim, but I really scratched it up a lot. I put 3 scratches all the way around the rim using this thing. But I'm just gonna do a quick demonstration, I guess, of how it works. And another modification I did was I wrapped tire tube around the lever, and this gives you more grip. It also kind of insulates the metal from hitting your rim so much. And when I'm prying, I also use this PVC tube so that the metal is insulated from the rim even more. Should prevent almost all the scratches that you would otherwise get using this tool, because you will get a lot of them if you try to use it the way they send it to you out of the box. These are some pretty old rims off of a Nissan Altima that I'm going to be working on. So I've taken the valve stem out already. I want to lube up the bead real good. Need as much help as I can get breaking beads on these old tires. Can never use too much lube. Rotate it a little bit. Just work my way around. Yeah, older tires are always the hardest. See how it wants to kind of slip off there when I'm pressing. got it. Ah. Working all the way around. There it goes. That's one bead. First bead down. Flip it. This is where that rubber pad comes in handy so you don't scratch up the rim too much. Don't work too much in one spot, just keep working your way around as you kind of break the bead and eventually it'll come off. I did find there were some rims that would not work with this machine, that the tires were so tight and so corroded that this thing would just keep slipping off. And so there's definitely some cases where this machine falls short. But for, I'd say, 90% of tires, this is really all you need to be able to do it by yourself. So the bead's starting to go. There we go. Off. Now we're going to mount the tire up here. Little sheet, cover it up. The center post, and I'm going to slip the PVC over here, lube up the tip there, and we're just going to kind of pry that baby over. One side. So yeah, I definitely still put a couple little scratches on the rim there, but I'd say for most of the rims that you're doing with this machine, like trailer tires and stuff, it really doesn't matter all that much. But yeah, don't use this on your Ferrari rims. You know, I guess if you have a Ferrari, you're not going to be buying this machine. But yeah, then I just clean it up real good, take it out, and it's ready to have a new tire put on it. I'll also replace the valve stem while I'm here. Just put a fresh one in there. I've got a tool for doing valve stems. It just screws onto the valve stem, and then should be able to push it through. Sometimes you just have to cut them out. Give that a few hits with a mallet. Got the trusty dead blow. Oh yeah. Got it. So there's the old dry rotted valve stem. It's worthless. We'll clean up that hole really good. You can knock the old tire weights off too while you're here. Flathead screwdriver. And I'll get a new tire valve. Pop it in there. Stick it through and thread the tool into the cap thread, and then you want something here to lever against, so I'll use this inner tube. Just kind of lever it up and it pops into place. Good as new. So yeah, that's all there is to it. This baby's ready for a new tire. A couple little scratches on it, but you know, who cares? So I hope you enjoyed this video about modifications to this budget and just really useful tire machine. If you just want to do your own valve stems or whatever, you know, all you have to do is break the bead on one side, and you know, you can replace the valve stem if you got a leaky one, or if you want to replace your sensor because the battery went dead. This is save you a lot of money down the road if you're willing to do it yourself. It's also a gym membership, as they say. It's a great workout. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Dragon out.